For latest updates and short audio clips, follow us on Instagram, Reading the Author.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Reading the Author, a unique show where we read authors' mind and not their book. Meanwhile, I truly believe and pray that you and your families are completely safe and healthy as well. Today we have Dr. Shilpa Aroskar ma'am with us, the author of Parents Guide to Childcare, YOLO, You Only Live Once, and Ubuntu. Thank you so much ma'am for coming on our show. We are highly grateful कि आप हमारे शो पर आए.
Thank you so much, and it's absolutely a pleasure for me to be on this unique platform. And I like that line of yours, we read the author's mind. So let's see how much you are able to read my mind in the next 30 minutes.
Definitely, ma'am. So, ma'am, before we get into the podcast and know much more about your book, I would request you to please introduce yourself so that our listeners can know much more about you, and please mention how you started, when you started to write.
Okay, so Gaurav, to be honest, मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था जिंदगी में कि मैं राइटर बनूंगी कि ऑथर बन जाऊंगी. So it was never on my list. And बचपन से ही मैं I'm born and brought up in आमची मुंबई. एंड मैं 6-7 साल की थी तब से बस एक ही सपना था कि बड़े होके मुझे डॉक्टर बनना है. एंड इसलिए नहीं बनना था कि बहुत पैसा कमाना है कि नाम कमाना है, बट आई ऑलवेज फेल्ट दैट एज डॉक्टर्स कहीं ना कहीं हम दूसरों की जिंदगी बेटर करते हैं. सो यू ऑफर अ बेटर लाइफ टू अदर्स बाय बीइंग अ डॉक्टर. एंड बट मुझे बचपन से आई हैव बीन अ एविड रीडर. बुक पढ़ना मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगता था. एंड मुझे याद है मेरे स्कूल में स्पोर्ट्स पीरियड में मैं हमेशा प्लेग्राउंड से भाग के स्कूल के क्लासरूम के कॉर्नर में आके चुपके से बैठ जाती थी और बहुत सारी किताबें पढ़ती रहती थी. सो आई वाज ऑलवेज बीन अ एविड रीडर. एंड देन इन स्कूल एंड इन कॉलेज ऑफ कोर्स थोड़ा बहुत स्कूल मैगजीन या कॉलेज मैगजीन के लिए मैं लिखा करती थी. एंड लोग एंजॉय भी करते थे. बट प्रोफेशनल राइटिंग की जो मैं लिखती थी वो मैं हमेशा अपने लिए लिखती थी. एंड ऐसे कभी सोचा नहीं था कि ये पब्लिश करना है. But it all happened when I delivered my first child around 21 years back. तो मैंने बहुत सारे challenges face किए. दो मैं खुद pediatrician थी, मुझे लगा कि it is not so easy raising a child. और इंडिया में तो पूछो ही मत, because अपने घर में जो काम वाली आती है वो मौसी से लेके नेबर्स, आंटी, सब लोग इतने सारे टिप्स देते हैं अपने बच्चे को कैसे बड़ा करे. तो मैंने ये सोचा कि मैं खुद पीडियाट्रिशियन होके इतना मुश्किल लग रहा है मुझे टू रेज अ चाइल्ड. इमेजिन दूसरे जो मदर्स रहेंगे, अब फर्स्ट टाइम पेरेंट्स रहेंगे, उनके लिए कितनी मुश्किल होती होगी, बिकॉज एवरीवन विल कम एंड गिव देयर parenting gyan of those in India. So that time I started penning book on parenting, and then lot of friends and colleagues encouraged me और publishers को भेजी, and rest is history. बस book publish हो गई. And it received such a big appreciation. And in fact आजकल तो in Indian parenting it's considered as Aroskar's parenting book is like a pocket book of parenting. So after that the journey of writing has continued. And then YOLO release hui, that was by Lead Start Publication House, and that was my first
best-selling
this with Lead Start. And I also blog, so काफी ह्यूमरस ब्लॉग करती हूँ मैं. क्योंकि एज अ डॉक्टर ना दिन भर मेरा लोगों के पेन्स और सफरिंग्स और दुख भरी चीजों में जाता है. तो कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगता है कि पीपल नीड लॉट ऑफ ह्यूमर. एंड ऑफ कोर्स हम लोग मेडिसिन में भी बोलते हैं कि लाफ्टर इज द बेस्ट मेडिसिन. तो I write a blog called Slice of My Life. So and I'm a very keen observer. जैसे पेशेंट भी अगर सामने बैठा है ना तो दिमाग में बत्ती बस जली हुई रहती है कि I keep on observing the father, the mother, और वो चुटकुले दिमाग में उभरते ही रहते हैं even when I'm in the clinic seeing my patient. So I think so writing after my first book I have continued. And then, of course, when the pandemic started, and then Ubuntu happened. So that's my writing journey.
इनफैक्ट मैम व्हाट आई फेल्ट कि जैसे वैसे तो बहुत तरीके के लोग होते हैं आपकी लाइफ में मिलेंगे आपको या सभी को, बट जैसा आपने बताया ना कि आप पूरे दिन लोगों की सैड चीज़ें सुन के उसके बाद आप सोचती हैं कि नहीं आप खुद लिखेंगी ह्यूमरस। अदरवाइज बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं जो सोचते हैं कि चलो कुछ और, मतलब किसी और ने जो काम किया है ह्यूमरस उसे देख के हंस लेते हैं। इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग दैट आप खुद वो चीज़ करती हैं जिससे आप कंप्लीटली अपोजिट पूरे दिन फेस करती हैं। सो दैट्स क्वाइट कमेंडेबल। इनफैक्ट मैंने आपका एक ब्लॉग, या प्लीज
नहीं बोलिए।
इनफैक्ट मैम मैंने आपका एक ब्लॉग भी पढ़ा था, ये है बॉम्बे मेरी जान, ऐसा कुछ करके ब्लॉग था। दैट वाज रियली अमेजिंग, इट वाज रियली अ लाइट ब्लॉग। आई से एवरीवन मस्ट रीड दैट।
या सो आई थिंक people like reading my books and my blogs because कहीं ना कहीं जब वो पढ़ते हैं तो उनको लगता है कि they are able to connect to it, बहुत बार पढ़ते हो लगते हैं ओ अच्छा ये तो मेरी कहानी है, लेकिन डॉक्टर साहब ने उनके अंदाज में लिख दी। So that I like, that I feel happy when people connect and relate to it. And even Ubuntu के अगर आप रिव्यूज देखो तो बहुत सारे लोगों ने ऐसे ही लिखा है कि I could connect to it so much with the book. But somehow, we could not see the way the author has seen, the perspective towards the pandemic. So I think पता नहीं मेरी मम्मा ने जब प्रेगनेंसी में क्या खाया होगा, क्योंकि ह्यूमर तो बस आ ही जाता है। एंड दूसरा है कि आई एम अ पीडियाट्रिशियन, तो ज्यादा वक्त बच्चों के साथ जाता है। तो और बच्चे तो तुम जानते हो कैसे रहते हैं, खिलखिलाते हंसते ही रहते हैं दिन भर। So I think that rubs on me a lot.
So ma'am, as we know that Ubuntu is released and it's performing really well on Amazon, I just saw. But ma'am, after listening to this podcast, बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग होंगे जो उस बुक को खरीदना चाहेंगे, पढ़ना चाहेंगे। So from a new reader's perspective, आप कुछ insight share कर सकती हैं, like एक नया रीडर क्या expect कर सकता है उस बुक से? Because name is quite interesting. People must be thinking about that operating system which we used to have around a couple of decades back. Ubuntu ऐसे कुछ करके आता था।
Yes. Yeah. So as you said, the title is very catchy, and in fact जब Ubuntu मैंने लिखना शुरू किया तो मेरे मन में यही था कि बेसिकली पिछले 2 साल में एज ए फ्रंटलाइन वॉरियर इन द हॉस्पिटल हमने बहुत कुछ देखा। वी सॉ पेशेंट्स इन ICU, वी सॉ द होल वर्ल्ड इन मास्क, एंड इफ यू सी पैंडेमिक को रिलेटेड इतने सारी बुक्स पब्लिश हुए हैं इन लास्ट 2 years. द मार्केट इज फुल ऑफ बुक्स ऑन कोविड एंड स्टोरीज ऑफ कोविड एंड पैंडेमिक एंड ऑल। So definitely I didn't want to write anything sad or anything scientific about the pandemic, क्योंकि वैसे भी there was so much depression and devastation and boredom and social distancing जो हम इंडियंस को तो बहुत ही मुश्किल हो जाता है not to socialize. तो मुझे लगा कि I want to write something which is little bit based on द एक्सपीरियंस जो मैंने देखा है। जैसे हमारे घर में डोमेस्टिक हेल्पर्स आते थे कोविड में, कि जो वार्ड बॉयज रहते हैं, जो नर्सेज रहते हैं, तो वी ऑलवेज लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट आवर ओन सेल्फ, ये नॉर्मल ह्यूमन टेंडेंसी रहती है। लेकिन हमारे बिजी लाइफ में से हम दिन में या महीने में कितना ऐसा वक्त निकालते हैं कि यू गो एंड यू वांट टू लिसन टू समवन एल्सेस लाइफ स्टोरी। And these are the people, जो फेसबुक, ट्विटर, कोई भी सोशल मीडिया पे जाके हमारी तरह they cannot tell their stories or about their struggles or their dreams and what they are going through in the last 2 years. तो बस मुझे लगा कि इनकी जो अनटोल्ड स्टोरीज है, मुझे दुनिया को I want to weave stories, so many untold stories of these kind of people, the food delivery boy or a small child, 6-year-old, 7-year-old child who is जो स्कूल नहीं जा पा रहा है, या एक टीनेजर, या वार्ड बॉय, या नर्स, या डोमेस्टिक हेल्पर्स। तो इनकी कहानी I wanted the world to know, but at the same time I didn't want to make it a very sad story. So I wanted to make it humorous, at the same time, sensitive, कि हम उनकी कहानी से कुछ सीखे. So I always believe that it was like, so the book is basically, I would tell the readers, it is unlocking the treasure of someone else's life at the same time, which will nourish your own soul. तो ये बात है उबुंटू के बारे में. And basically I think we learned in the last 2 years that whatever happens, after reading Ubuntu, I think readers should get that feeling that I'm able to count my blessings and see the positive side of life. So initially when in fact I sent the manuscript to Lead Start, so they said कि एक और COVID की book, Dr. Aroskar, it will be very difficult in the market. Why don't you write on something else? So I said, पहले आप पढ़ो, you just read, because I mean you have to trust me.
It's
and
not like
then,
the usual books,
yeah. So and then they read 5 to 6 chapters, and then they said लोटपोट हो गए हंस के. तो फिर टाइटल क्या रखे बुक का? So मैंने ये सजेस्ट किया था कि when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And कुछ लोग lemonade के साथ वोडका भी यूज कर लेंगे. So but it was a very long title. तो and suddenly दिमाग की बत्ती जल गई, and ये जो वर्ड उबुंटू मेरे दिमाग में आया. तो बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि उबुंटू इज सम ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, हाँ, but let me tell you, Ubuntu is a African philosophy. So in Africa, the community, they live by this philosophy called Ubuntu, which means that humanity and compassion to others, which means that I am because we are. So मैं अकेले नहीं रह सकती हूँ, it's only when we are together. And I think ये हमने 2 साल में तो all of us have realized कि भैया social distancing या हम we cannot survive being caged in our houses. We need family, we need friends, and we saw a lot of shades. Mask के पीछे मैंने इतने सारे human emotions देखे हैं. I have seen greed, I have seen people we saw people hoarding things, but at the same time we saw a lot of kindness, we saw love, we saw compassion. So I think I just wanted to bring out all those 50 shades of grey तो मैं नहीं बोलूँगी, but 50 shades of human emotions. तो मैं readers को ये कहना चाहूँगी कि so it's not, the title is basically it's a very beautiful, meaningful title. If it says that I am because we are, and I am sure that it will make you giggle and laugh till your stomach hurts, and it will make you feel positive in spite of whatever challenges or the third wave we are right now in. So yes.
And ma'am, as we have talked about your first book, like Parents Guide to Child Care, आपने बताया कि it's a complete guide for them. And when it comes to Ubuntu, उसके बारे में हमने बात की. But what about the second one, ma'am, YOLO? In fact, मैंने देखा कि गुलजार सर भी उसे पढ़ते हुए अपनी फोटोग्राफ शेयर की हुई थी, आपने अपने वेबसाइट पे उसे डाला हुआ था. तो please share about that as well.
So YOLO, as it is titled, you only live once, and so YOLO is 25 stories, and it's non-fiction. They are the true stories. So I'm practicing since last 25 years pediatric, and I'm heading the pediatric department at Reliance Hospital, Navi Mumbai. तो मेरे 25 साल के जो प्रैक्टिस के तजुर्बे में बहुत सारे ऐसे केसेस आए हैं, या ICU पेशेंट्स, या बहुत सारे इंसिडेंसेस हुए हैं जहां मुझे लगा है कि there is a healing beyond science. And though I am a allopathy doctor, I am MD in pediatrics, ये मेरा हमेशा का मानना है with my experience कि जब पेशेंट को डॉक्टर के ऊपर ट्रस्ट रहता है ना, तो वो पेशेंट हमेशा 100% ठीक होके ही जाता है. बट वो वाले पेशेंट्स रहते हैं ना जो बहुत सारे डॉक्टर गूगल को कंसल्ट करके आते हैं, Yeah, they keep on doubting you at every time, or
Hmm.
they keep on doing doctor shopping.
ये दवा
Yeah,
क्यों
they
है,
don't have
ये ऐसे क्यों
हाँ
है.
हाँ, ये ऐसे क्यों है. और आजकल ऐसे ऐसे वाले पेशेंट्स की बिल्कुल कमी नहीं है. But I feel that the trust and faith is very very important. And ये जो 25 कहानियां हैं वो छोटे छोटे बच्चों की कहानियां हैं, where children are always a surprise package. So they are much better than adults, let me tell you. So these are stories of courage and bravery, shown by these 25 patients of mine. And yes, basically it is about healing beyond science, and they are stories of hope and courage. So it's I think I should thank all my patients who made me write YOLO. And in fact, I think that is why when you do write for something greater good, I feel the universe makes it happen. And that's why maybe Gulzar Saab read it and liked it, and it became a bestseller.
तो मैम, फॉर द रीडर्स जिन्होंने आपकी तीनों बुक्स पढ़ ली है, फॉर देम इज देयर एनीथिंग इन द पाइपलाइन एज ऑफ नाउ, लाइक अभी भी आप कुछ लिख रही हैं एज ऑफ?
So, Gaurav, I never plan things in life, So, YOLO के बाद बहुत सारे रीडर्स ईमेल भेजते थे कि 1 साल हो गया, 1.5 साल हो गया, अब नेक्स्ट क्या. तो आई ट्राई 3-4 बार लैपटॉप के सामने बैठ के, फिर पेन और अपनी डायरी लेके कि चलो कुछ तो लिखो, तो कुछ बन ही नहीं रहा था. So I normally don't have any plans कि आगे ये लिखना है कि अचानक से it's like you're calling कि कितना भी मैं सोचती हूँ तभी नहीं होता, and then suddenly one fine day दिमाग में आ जाता है कि चलो इसके बारे में लिखना है, तो हो जाता है. So I don't have anything specific next what I'm going to do, but since I like to try different things in life, at the same time, तो मुझे लग रहा है कि I might even write a movie script and title it Munni Ben MBBS. क्योंकि सारे कहानियां इंजीनियर्स के बारे में रहते हैं. So it's that doctors don't have any less fun, and our hostel life and college life is also very interesting. So yeah, even I might come up with some OTT series on Netflix or Amazon. So I don't have right now anything particular in mind, but yes, my slice of life blogs will keep on continuing till next, that whatever the next comes.
Okay. So ma'am, my next question to you is, like, beside being a doctor, you are now an author as well. So most of the authors try to build a brand, like they want to what I can say, they want to just create an impact on readers mind कि अच्छा ठीक है, अगर आज से 1-2 साल बाद भी कोई मेरी बुक उठाएगा, किताब खरीदेगा, तो उसके माइंड में एक फील रहेगी कि मुझे ये ऑथर है, तो ऐसी एक फीलिंग मिलेगी, right? That sudden impact. So what sort of impact do you want to create on your readers mind?
I think 2 things. One is, whatever they will read, whether it will be my book or my blog or my future books or even a movie, 2 चीज उसमें रहेगी, if you are asking about my brand. One is seeing humor in every situation, and second, I can say that it's like a prescription of a chill pill or a pill of hope and laughter, and most important is zest for life, because I feel that life is so precious, and that being a doctor, I know how precious it is. So I think I would say that yes, my brand would be that when people read, it should give them a zest for life, that I want to live my each day to the best, and don't take things too seriously. Just laugh out, whatever it is. And yes, but definitely when people read, they should connect to it. That is most important for me. So probably that would be my brand. So I would not, when I write, or when I talk about brands, it's not that I have to be the best seller. But when I write it, I have to write for greater good. So as I said, bachpan se, whether if I'm a doctor or I'm an author, whatever I'm writing or whatever I'm curing the patient, in both the professions, I feel that it should help infuse a better life to the reader or to the patient. So yes, write for the greater good.
And ma'am, as we can see in this book industry, especially like after the lockdown is over, numbers of writers are getting increased day by day. Like अगर देखा जाए तो hundreds of books are being
Yes.
published every week, we can see.
Yes.
As
और मुझे
such,
लग रहा है पिछले 2 साल में तो
हाँ बहुत ज़्यादा
लॉकडाउन में बहुत ज्यादा हो गए हैं. So
In fact, the publishing has become so much easy कि Amazon Direct Publishing, Kindle Publishing, बहुत सारे self publishers और काफी ज़्यादा publishers भी market में आ गए. So after that,
हाँ,
ma'am,
बिल्कुल.
what sort of competition do you feel in this industry? और you are someone who is कि like मैं बस लोगों का आप कह सकते हैं कि अपनी अलग एक इमेज बनाने के लिए एक पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग के तौर पे आप इसे यूज करती हैं and you don't feel competitive in this industry, or like what's your basically take on this?
So I feel you are jealous or competitive when you are not sure about your own writing or you're not confident about your own self. Because कितने भी नई किताबें आ जाए, but every book is a different genre. Every author, as we discussed, every author has a brand or has a trademark style. So personally, I personally don't feel competitive at all, and that's my really very honest take. Because I feel that kitne bhi kitab aa jaye, there is always a reader for particular genre. So I don't think that the new writers or even when I look at myself, I don't feel competitive that I have to compete with XYZ जिसकी किताब मेरे साथ रिलीज हुई है कि Ubuntu will be just like a short term memory, it's just been launched, and of course Vidya Balan had launched it, so there was a lot of media this and all, so that's why it's doing well, and it will die off in the next 3 months or 6 months. No, I don't think so much. I think we have a good market for readers, and our readers are very smart. Gone are the days when
That's true.
we had so I think our readers are very smart. I would give credit to the readers.
No. And ma'am, who's your favorite author? If you have to just pick and read anyone in the anytime, that light read, or whenever you want to go for that author, who's that one?
So something where I can read again and again without getting bored, and I wished I could imitate what she writes is J.K. Rowling. I have read the Harry Potter series maybe 10 times, and I remember that I used to get up and go to Bandra at 4 a.m. in the morning at the book store जब वो release होते थे. So yes, that could be my pleasure reading. Otherwise, I like Tagore, I like Wayne Dyer, I like I've read a lot of Shakespeare also. But I don't have a particular genre. I am open to reading anything and everything. So I enjoy reading. I'm an avid reader. Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, as of now, we have talked about your journey, about your books, about your vision, about your branding, everything. Now coming to your personal life segment. So can you share with us what is your biggest fear in life?
Okay. So तुम काफी कुछ निकलवा रहे हो मेरे से, हाँ? Reading my mind.
That's what we said, ma'am. Reading the authors.
Yes. ये मैं बहुत कम share करती हूँ. Yes, but like everyone has fears, I also have fear. So मुझे पानी I fear drowning a lot, because ये मेरा अपना मानना है कि मैं पिछले जन्म में डूब के मर गई हूँ. I have drowned in sea. So I really
And that also
that
in
is one
sea, not in
fear.
river. Yeah.
No, that is also in sea. So everyone in my house laugh at it. In fact, I have so much fear that if I'm driving and kabhi wo bridge ke upar se jata है, and if there is a river or any sea below the bridge, so I'll tell the driver, jaldi karo, drive fast. कहीं bridge टूट ना जाए. ये जन्म में भी I don't want to have the same kind of. So yes, I do fear drowning, and people do laugh at it, but.
Okay. And like there must be many बहुत सारे होंगे आपकी लाइफ में, but any happy moment you want to share, and one more segment in that, any embarrassing moment if you want to share with us.
बहुत सारे हैं दोनों ही कैटेगरी में. So बहुत मुश्किल है to pinpoint one, but अभी जो मुझे याद आ रहा है वो happy moment बहुत सारे हैं, but I think yes, when I have 2 children, they are grown up now. So I would say when I saw both of them for the first time, after delivery, and I think that joy and that moment in life is just cannot be compared to anything. So that was my most happiest moment in life, I think. Embarrassing moment, बहुत सारे हैं, और कुछ इतने ज्यादा embarrassing है कि मैं ऐसे पब्लिक प्लेटफॉर्म पे बता भी नहीं सकती हूँ. But I remember in my 11th standard, I was preparing for this pre-med, and I used to go to some coaching classes, and we had some test paper or something that day. And I'm very absent-minded actually, and very forgetful also. So ये मेरी एक drawback. So I went into the washroom, and then I saw there were only men and boys. And then it was very, very embarrassing because without reading, I had entered into the men's washroom.
No, that was quite embarrassing. I feel.
That was very embarrassing, and it was like filled with 8 to 9 boys, and then the worst part was I was with them for next 2 years in the same class.
Oh my God.
So but मैं काफी absent-minded हूँ, so चीजें यहाँ वहाँ भूल जाती हूँ. So people always tease me that it's good Dr. Aroskar is not a surgeon. नहीं तो बहुत सारे चीजें कैची वैची स्कैल्पेल वगैरह पेशेंट के अंदर ही पेट में डॉक्टर.
So my next question to you is like, what's your current mental state as a person, as an author, as a doctor? What are the things which you are focusing upon in life?
So I'm as it reflects in my writing, and I'm a very positive person, a very, very optimistic person in life. So of course it's not to the extreme that I'm a Pollyanna, that कभी सिचुएशन ऐसी होती है कि तुमको एक्सेप्ट करनी पड़ती है, and you can't be in denial. But I always stay very optimistic and very positive. So in fact, last 2 weeks I had a very close family member in the ICU, and I almost lost it, but that person came out of it. So in last 2 years I have been in 3 different zones, Gaurav. I have been a doctor, a frontline warrior, treating patients. I have been a patient myself. जब मुझे कोविड हो गया था और थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही सीवियर था, मैं खुद एडमिट हो गई थी. And I have been a patient's relative, where the relative was in ICU. So I have been in 3 different zones and experienced things and experienced the challenges. But ये मेरा हमेशा मानना है कि you have to somehow keep your mental fortress strong, and always keep hoping and wait for the silver lining. So as a person, I am in a very positive state of mind. As an author, yes, right now you can say that I am basking, no wonder, in the glory that Ubuntu has done well. And जब मेल्स आते हैं और रिव्यूज आते हैं तो अच्छा लगता है. It somewhere obviously it gives you that satisfaction as an author, you know, that your work is being liked. And for me, as I said, it's not just being liked or seeing the numbers of copies sold or you know, being on the number 1 or number 2 bestseller, but for me the joy or the satisfaction is when someone comes and tells me that I read your book and it changed my perspective, or I read your book and you know,
I really liked it. It was relatable.
Yeah, relatable. So अच्छा लगता है. So yeah, right now you can see that as always I'm happy and positive.
So ma'am, you know, after listening to this podcast, maybe some people wants to write something, या फिर बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग होंगे, you know, जिनका भी पहला ड्राफ्ट उनके लैपटॉप में, डायरी में, उनकी नोटबुक्स में रखा होगा. So for them, basically for the new upcoming authors, what's your advices?
So मैं 2 चीजें कहना चाहूंगी for the new upcoming authors, you know, that of course when you are writing, there are 2 things. One is everyone wants success in life, so the new writers, obviously they want to be successful, and but I usually believe that success is something, it you know, you should not chase it just like happiness. तुम जितना chase करोगे उतना ही you know, it goes away from you. So my advice would be that when you're writing, you write for yourself. When you are writing, you write in that way that you're writing for your own self. And if you know, if you're writing, you're enjoying your writing, you're writing with a good conscience, and most important is believe in yourself. आजकल ये 20 साल पहले नहीं था, but now because we rely so much on the social media that you know, the more thumbs up and more likes and more comments, the more my ego is boosted. But I personally feel that you should approve your own self, and you know, like your own self and comment on your own self in writing. And if you write with that thing in mind, you know, then success will be a side effect, you know, अपने आप ही हो जाएगा. It will be like a unintended side effect of your personal dedication and your personal belief in your dreams. तो मुझे वो डायलॉग याद आता है ना कि क्या था वो, कामयाबी काबिल बनो तो कामयाबी जग मार के पीछे आएगी. So I think that's important when you're writing. You know, you don't write thinking that whether my readers will like this or not, or whether it will become a bestseller or not. And second, you need to have patience, because success can't come overnight. You need to have patience, and you have to take small steps and slow steps. But believe in yourself, and if you believe in yourself, and I think eventually you do good. Somehow the universe, you know, comes to you, and the readers will come seeking for what you are writing. You don't have to go and seek for the readers.
Yes.
That's what I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my last question to this podcast would be, what is your life mantra? What is your life motto, basically? Like, you know, कभी आप, you know, आप एक डॉक्टर का रोल प्ले करते हो, फिर सारे लोगों के, you know, सारे कह सकते हैं कि जितनी प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं, and especially being a child's doctor, it's quite tough, you know, to understand them, to you know, just to feel what they are feeling. And वहीं आप दूसरे साइड में you write something humorously as well, just for the society. You know, you could have written something which is mass appealing, like, you know, what I feel कि अगर इंडियन रिव्यूज में या इंडियन बुक इंडस्ट्री में देखा जाए तो जो रोमांस वाला जॉनरा होता है, दैट्स क्वाइट मास अपीलिंग, कि बहुत सारे लोग उसको प्रिफर करते हैं. So you could have written those as well, and you know, just become the bestseller or well-known person as well. But you have chosen which is something for the society, एक तो पहले आप डॉक्टर बन के कुछ सोसाइटी के लिए कर रहे हो, फिर आफ्टर दैट writing humorously again you are doing something for the society, you know, something which is above the prices, the cost which you are paying, everything else. So what's your life mantra?
So you know, many times people ask me ki, when do you make time to write, you have a writing corner or something. So I say शौचालय. मैं शौचालय में सोचती हूँ. शौचालय.
Even I was okay, what it is.
नहीं मुझे, and this question I think everywhere I'm being asked, you know, टाइम कहाँ मिलता है, कैसे करते हो, कुछ राइटिंग डन है, राइटिंग कॉर्नर है, and literally I do that. So basically I'm a very happy-go-lucky person in life. So I would, you know, if you ask me exactly my mantra in life, वो एक I don't know whether you heard this song. देवानंद जी का ये हिंदी मूवी का एक सॉन्ग था कि मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को धुआं में उड़ाता चला गया.
Yeah, my dad used to listen this song.
Yeah, so I usually do that. You know, हर फिक्र को धुआं में उड़ाते चला गया. And उसमें एक लाइन है कि गम और खुशी का so गम और खुशी का something. So basically it says that you know the state of mind where गम और खुशी दोनों आपके लिए same है. That should be your state of mind. So I think that is my life mantra. You know, I would live each day of my life with a zest, with a gusto, because इतना कुछ जिंदगी में करने को है, so I would not waste, and I would live it to the fullest with full to enthusiasm. And गम भी हो तो चलो ठीक है, दोस्तों के साथ बांट लो, और खुशी भी हो तो ठीक है, दोस्तों के साथ बांट लो, फैमिली के साथ. So that would be my life mantra.
The line is गम और खुशी में फर्क ना महसूस हो जाए.
हाँ, you got it. गम और खुशी में फर्क महसूस ना हो.
Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed this lovely episode, and if you do, then do follow our podcast, Reading the Author, available on all the leading podcast platforms. And don't forget to buy and read the book. आप जस्ट Amazon पे जाएं, वहाँ पे सर्च करें डॉक्टर शिल्पा आरोस्कर, या फिर सिर्फ शिल्पा आरोस्कर भी सर्च करेंगे तो आ जाएगी. मैम की तीनों बुक्स आ जाएंगी. ज़रूर खरीदें, पढ़ें और अपने जानने वालों से, चाहने वालों से ज़रूर शेयर करें. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us your time. It was my honor to host you today.
थैंक यू सो मच. एंड मुझे गपशप बहुत ही अच्छी लगी, और मेरी एक कप कॉफी भी हो गई है तुम्हारे साथ गप्पे मारते मारते. सो आई रियली एंजॉयड इट, एंड थैंक यू सो मच.
Pleasure.